In chapter 3, population composition, we have learned how the population of a country can be distinguished by their age categories on the basis of sex, means male or female population. On the basis of place of their residence, population can be divided between rural and urban population. And apart from that, there are other distinguishing attribute of the population like occupation, in which occupation people are working, education level and life expectancy are some other attributes of population to distinguish them. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the occupation structure, in which we will learn how the population can be grouped, can be divided according to their occupation. Basically, occupation structure is the percentage of population employed in various economic activities, that is primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary activities. Occupation structure of a country shows that how the proportion of population engage either in primary, secondary, tertiary or quaternary activities. These are the some basic economic activities in which most of the countries has divided their workforce. First of all, when it's come to economic activities, we know that these are primary activities which include the agriculture, fishing, hunting and gathering, forestry, pastoral activities means rearing and domestication of animal, mining activities where minerals are extracted from the earth's interior. Secondary activities includes the manufacturing sector, manufacturing industry. In secondary industries, the raw material obtained from agriculture like crops, fishing, hunting and gathering like wood and other, forestry and the forest product, pastoral activities like wool and from the sheep and skin from the buffaloes and other animals, minerals from the mining sector. These are the raw material which are processed in secondary activities. Tertiary activities which include the services like transport, communication, trade, and they are high class services which are information and R&D, research and development base, that comes in the category of quaternary activities. When it's come to the importance of population's occupation structure, population occupation structure tells you how the working population is working in different economic activities. Very first, the proportion of working population engaged in these four sectors is a good indicator of the level of economic development. If we wanted to know in which sector people are working, what is the level of economic development, then you should know how the population and how many people are working in these sectors of economy. If workforce is in primary activities, they are in mining, fishing, forestry, pastoral activities, it's mean society of that country is very backward, still primitive society. And one more thing, the level of economic development where people are in primary activities would be low, because primary activities have a very low saturation level. And if the workforce is in secondary, tertiary and quaternary activities, level of economic development would be high. For example, only a developed economy with industries and infrastructure can accommodate more worker in secondary, tertiary and quaternary sector. These sectors of economy, secondary, tertiary and quaternary, can accommodate more people, can provide more employment, more scope for the growth and development of economy. So where workforce is in these sectors, economic development of these country would be very high. For example, when it's come to the North American country of USA, Canada, in Europe, England, France, Germany, Portugal, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, in all these countries, and even Japan in Asia, in Oceania, Australia and New Zealand, workforce is more in secondary sector and tertiary sector. So economic development of Australia, Japan, European country and North American country and as well Argentina and Chile is very high, because in this country the capacity to provide employment is high, because industry and service sector can provide a large number of employment. The saturation level of these sector is very high. On other hand, you can see if a economy is still primitive, means mostly people are in primary sector, then proportion of people engaged in primary activities would be high, as it indicates extraction of natural resources. For example, in these countries of South America, Central America, Africa, in Asian countries, mostly people are in primary sector. Society of these countries still primitive, so level of economic development in these country is very low, right? So this is what occupation structure of any country, what shows, what indicates about the country's economic development, country's population attributes. So this is the end of this chapter. In further chapter, we will study about the human development and other aspects of human activities like primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary activities. Right? Thank you.